cringe.
Ah, Denise Richards, 90s icon, sparkling smile, long, shiny tresses, wooden delivery, hazy eyes, a seemingly dubious aura at all times. She's the kind of girl one Southern mother would glance at and remark, "Bless her heart, it's a good thing she's pretty." You know, I try really hard not to tear down other women in the industry, because the industry does that enough for all of us. I mean, we're not here to discuss her as a person. I'm sure she's perfectly lovely. As a film goer, I want to nail down just why her acting is and was so widely panned. I've always had an aversion to her on screen, but why? Is it because she keeps playing these vapid women? Because she's perpetual eye candy and little more? It has to be more than that. Sin number 1, Tammy and the T-Rex. This movie really is as awful as it sounds. So, I don't even know where to begin, but I'll do my best. Denise plays a teenage girl whose boyfriend is murdered by some local bullies. He's kidnapped by mad scientists, and his brain is put inside a mechanical T-Rex. Denise, of course, still loves her T-Rex boyfriend, and she decides, "I'm going to find a body for you. I'm going to the morgue right now." So off she goes with her friend. They find some bodies. T-Rex doesn't like any of them. Doesn't matter anyway, because they end up getting caught by the police later on, and all she has left is his disembodied brain. She decides to keep the brain, hook it up to a machine, and perform a striptease for it every day, because she loves him so. So yeah, awful premise to begin with, but, well, her performance doesn't really help matters.
I want you to come over.
What happened?
I just want to be with you. I need you. I'm tired of being alone, and I just want you here with me right now.
No! That's it? I don't want to see you for the rest of my life, ever.
Michael gave it to me. You knew Michael? I don't understand.
Michael! I love you! What do you think of this one?
This was Denise's first big movie, and yeah, you can tell. You can already see she's establishing herself as a very wooden actor. All the deliveries are just dead. And again, she seems so disengaged. Let's jump ahead a few years to a different example. Sin number 2, Starship Troopers. You'll have to forgive my bias here because I absolutely loathe this movie. I always have. There are no words to properly illustrate how much I hate this movie. Filmmakers took a 1950s sci-fi novel and transformed it into a feces-ridden imitation of Ender's Game. They kill bugs. That's pretty much it. It's not tongue-in-cheek enough to be considered a good satire, and really it's kind of too disgusting to be engaging. It's just kind of terrible. So is it fair to keep blaming Denise Richards for these awful movies she keeps popping up in? Well, I guess we could take her bad judgment into consideration, but what about her performances? What about her performance in this movie? Surely it can't be as bad as Tammy and the T-Rex, can it? Take this scene where they're dissecting the bugs they're going to kill later. Denise is getting grossed out and getting ready to vomit all over the place. The professor is talking about how great these bugs are and how smart they are.
But humans have created art, mathematics, and interstellar travel. True.
Okay, I'm pretty sure the bug on the table could have delivered that line with more gusto. But maybe it's not fair to use the vomit scene as an example here, so why don't we look at this scene where she's talking to this football player? That should be pretty easy, right? Right?
So what are you doing after the game?
Well, everyone's going to the dance, aren't you?
What was that? Did she forget her line? She just kind of looked at him. It was like she spaced out there for a minute. And that's the problem I have. She just seems so disconnected in all of her movies, like she's somewhere else. Okay, enough of that movie. Let's look at sin number 3, Wild Things. So this is a fun little guilty pleasure. Nice little sleazy popcorn flick. This movie was sensationalized quite a bit due to its sexually charged nature, highlighted by a famous three-way and a fake lesbian swimming pool encounter. Denise is doing what she knows best here. She's steaming up the window pane, seemingly indifferent about the fact that it's nothing but transparent glass underneath. Why should she care when the audience doesn't? Do a quick little Google search of Denise Richards in this film and you'll see nothing but sexual images. Yeah, it fits the tone of the film, but it showcases my issue with her as an actor. She doesn't have anything to back it all up. There are plenty of hot actresses who actually have chops. When the stakes grow higher in this film, Denise gives us nothing. Sure, she can strut around and be sexy and have a sexy little pool fight, but as cheesy as the movie is, it actually requires a little bit more than that. When it comes right down to the actual script, it almost seems like she has to think about what her next line's going to be, and she doesn't really get her character at all. We also never really get a sense that she's in any true danger, because even when it does get dangerous, she doesn't sell it at all.
Hello?
I've been calling you. I want to see you.
Kelly, where are you?
Stupid guest house.
Good. Stay there.
Sam, I'm really nervous.
Kelly, relax. Take one of your mom's Valiums or something. In another
Dude,
week,
I'm
you
pretty
get on the
sure
plane,
she
this is
just
over.
did that.
We're rich.
But what if they find out? My God, they put you in an electric chair.
Oh no, I'm super concerned they're going to put you in the electric chair.
Skip the graduation.
Oh my gosh.
So much.
So after a couple years of vamping for the camera, Hollywood decided to give Denise a little prize. Yep, that's right. Denise Richards, the Bond girl, in The World Is Not Enough. Yep, well, something wasn't enough, but don't know if it was the world. Denise played the unfortunately named Christmas Jones. Yes, Christmas Jones.
Reason? Or are you just hoping for a glimmer? And you are?
Mikhail Arkhos, Russian Atomic Energy Department. Miss...
Dr. Jones. Christmas Jones. And don't make any jokes. I've heard
Dr.
them all.
Jones, Christmas Jones. And she claims she's heard all the jokes, but, well...
Unwrapped your present?
Oh, what's wrong about you?
Yeah? How so?
I thought Christmas only comes once a year.
Oh, why? Why? So let's recap. We have wooden delivery, awkwardly coquettish at times, constant state of confusion, terrible judgment, and Charlie Sheen. Let's not talk about Charlie Sheen. Now, Sister Mary Thespis, the patron saint of cinema, has some things to say about Denise Richards. Take it away, sister.
Hello, I'm Sister Mary Thespis. There is no doubt that the vile sins of Denise Richards on film are wide and varied. However, I'm in the business of mercy, and I also kick butt movies. Luckily, I'm able to provide both right now. And believe it or not, both involve Denise Richards. You see, I've unlocked the secret to Denise Richards' horrendous acting, and it's not what you think it is. Let me explain.
Drop Dead Gorgeous is a scathing indictment of the beauty pageant world. We see teenagers compete for the crown in a small Minnesota town, where contestants mysteriously, of course, drop dead. Denise Richards plays Becky Lehman, daughter of the pageant organizer and all-around bad egg. Her prim and proper demeanor and million-dollar smile cover a heart and soul of pure, unadulterated evil. So what's so wonderful about Denise in this film? It's not an Oscar-worthy performance. It's decent, but nothing special. It's just the fact that for once in her acting career, Denise seems to be in on the joke. She gets it.
She's tuned in and she's hilarious. She doesn't stumble and strut through awkward dialogue, and when she pouts and preens, it actually fits. She's Snow White and the Wicked Witch rolled into one, mastering the art of sweet, gleeful evil. For once, Denise Richards belongs in the world of her movie and fully connects with her character. And she proves that even she has a sense of humor about herself.
I chose Mount Rushmore because to live in a country where you can take an ugly old mountain and put faces on it, faces of great Americans who did so much to make our country super great, well, that makes me Rebecca Lehman, proud to be an American.
One with strong roots in a community like Mount Rose, a solid Christian trunk, and long leafy branches to provide shade for handicapped kids on a hot summer day.
What are you doing here? Oh, Amber, like you're the only one who visits Mary? Who are you?
So, for Drop Dead Gorgeous, I hereby grant Denise Richards a cinematic indulgence. I forgive her for her wretched resume because this little gem made up for so much of it.
So congratulations, Denise Richards, for giving us a performance that has stood the test of time. Speaking of time, you can still seek out decent roles. Go on, show us what you're made of.
Get a light?
It would take a miracle.
Bye-bye.
That's it.